Every time a new Star Wars movie comes out, people get absolutely crazy with excitement, and I'm no exception. I've been a Star Wars fan since I was a kid. I remember watching the original trilogy on VHS, and I think Return of the Jedi at the cinema, playing with the toys, and I've loved Star Wars for pretty much all my life. And here we are, the first Star Wars story, a story that isn't part of the overall arc of Star Wars. It's not chapter in the Star Wars saga. Directed by Gareth Edwards, Rogue One, a Star Wars story, stars Felicity Jones as Jiang, and the story pretty much focuses on her journey. I'm going to try and keep this review as spoiler-free as possible, so if I'm a little bit vague on some points, because I don't want to ruin the excitement you'll get by going to see this film. The movie itself is 100% Star Wars. Right from the opening of the movie, it is 100% Star Wars, so nobody, in my opinion, will be disappointed. It is grittier than we've come to expect, definitely grittier, but at its core, it is Star Wars. It tells a story in the Star Wars universe, and it's a damn good film. I'm not going to lie, I started off here that it is a damn good film. It's not a perfect film, but it is very, very good. We get a lot of backstory to Jiang, so we find out where she grew up, who her father is, and how he actually fits into the bigger picture. So we do get a lot of character build with her, so you actually do start to empathise with her character, and emotionally you run this journey with her. There are a lot of other characters in the movie who, unfortunately, that can't be said for. But ultimately that didn't take away my enjoyment of the movie. Shit goes down, there's fantastic battles, absolutely fantastic battles worthy of any Star Wars movie, some of the best I've seen in a long time. The musical score by Michael Giacchino, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Michael Giacchino certainly echoes a lot of the themes that John Williams did in the original Star Wars movies, and there are certain points where it outright just plays the themes. But it is a musical score in its own right. Whilst it does echo the Star Wars music, it certainly stands on its own and is a very, very powerful score. The CG in the movie is absolutely flawless. There will not be anyone, in my opinion, that can pick holes in the CG. The battle scenes are absolutely fantastic. And speaking of CG, there is one character that is entirely CG, and whilst most of the time I think it worked, there were a couple of times where I thought, yeah, I know that's CG. And maybe, without spoiling things for you, it's because of prior knowledge. The scenes that this character had could have quite easily been played out by somebody else. They could have quite easily been played out by Darth Vader, because Darth Vader is in the movie, and that again isn't a spoiler. I think everybody knows that he's in the movie. But he's not in the movie anywhere nearly enough. He's in the movie for maybe 2 scenes, equating to 3 or 4 minutes of screen time. He should have been in the movie a lot more, and they could have done that by giving him more to do with the bits that the CG character did. But Darth Vader does kick ass. He's got one scene in particular, and he kicks ass, and it is the Vader that we've wanted to see for so many years. So that is absolutely awesome. There are a few Easter eggs in the movie which any Star Wars fan will absolutely lap up and love. There were points where I thought, wow, yeah, cool. And the movie does address one massive plot hole from A New Hope, and I'm glad it did, because that's bugged people for years as to why that glaring plot hole is there. Now we know, and it makes sense. The supporting characters in the movie, Donnie Yen, Mads Mikkelsen, Forrest Whitaker and Diego Luna, whilst they don't get an awful lot of character development, each one of them is absolutely superb in the movie. Performances across the board are fantastic in it. And James Earl Jones, back as the voice of Darth Vader. How long have we waited to hear that? And it was brilliant. He wasn't just screaming "no" like he did in Revenge of the Sith. Okay, so Rogue One, a Star Wars story, is a very good piece of fiction in the Star Wars universe. Performances are good. I had a really good time. The action was brilliant. There were places where it made me laugh, and there is an emotional core to the film. Whilst maybe not as good as The Force Awakens was, certainly stands very, very highly on the rankings of Star Wars movies. So I'm going to give Rogue One, a Star Wars story, 4.5 out of 5. Thanks very much for watching this review, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave in the comments what you thought of the movie and which is your favourite Star Wars movie to date. Obviously we've got episode 8 coming out next year. And thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Have a good Christmas, bye.